They call it America's most haunted hotel, a grand stone palace perched high in the Ozark Mountains, where beauty and horror have long slept side by side. Built in 1886 as a symbol of wealth and elegance, the Crescent Hotel became something far darker when a man named Norman Baker arrived with promises of miracles and potions of poison. Behind its glittering facade, hope was stolen. Lives were ended, and bodies were hidden in the mountain's shadows. From the far cries of a stonemason who fell to his death to the voices still drifting from Baker's morgue, the Crescent is a place where the past lingers heavy and the dead do not rest. In this chilling episode of Hauntmates, we step inside the castle in the sky, where every hallway breathes with memory and every locked door may open to something you don't want to see. Tune in, but don't wander alone. The walls have ears here. Hey y'all, this is Hauntmates, and we're your host.
I'm Jeffrey Anderson.
And I'm Mallory Anderson. And today we're going to be talking about the most haunted hotel in America.
This is going to be really cool, and I'm excited to hear about the most haunted hotel in America.
Yeah, and especially because I've stayed there.
You've stayed there?
Well, I didn't stay there. Actually, I went and I did a tour, but we were
really
there for a
cool.
really long time, so it felt like I stayed there.
That's really fucking cool.
And I had an experience there.
You had an experience?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh.
So I know everybody right now is like trending with like 2016, I guess because it's been 10 years ago.
Yeah.
This was definitely over 10 years ago when I stayed here.
Okay.
So we're going to travel back in the day.
Back in the day.
I think 2012.
That's a while ago.
That's a really long time ago.
Crazy to think how much our lives have changed since 2012.
Just 2016, just 10 years. Because like everyone has been posting like, what they were doing in 2016. And like, I saw these like influencers were like, this is the year I started taking blogging seriously. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
I was just living my life.
We were both living completely separate lives.
We were. But, that is the year that I left literally everything behind. Like I walked away from a 8.5-year relationship. I knew you were out there.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, we were actually talking about this. And I told you like, I really I knew you were out there in the universe.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I found you, but it's one of those things where it wasn't like, yeah, there has to be something better out there. It was like, no, I know this type of guy is out there. I will find him.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I found you.
And you found me, and I'm glad.
I know, because we were walking the same streets, we were going to the same shows.
Yep.
It was like,
It was meant to be, just the timing just wasn't 100% there.
yeah, it's kind of reminds me of that Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
It's timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
So we're going to go back to when I was about in my early 20s, going to Arkansas. I wanted to go, I was still in the dental field because I've been in it for forever. And I was working for a general dentist at this time. Decided to go all the way to Eureka Springs, Arkansas in my Chevy Cavalier, my 2000 Chevy Cavalier. And it ended up having problems on the way back.
Yeah.
So that was scarier, honestly, than anything I experienced. I will say that.
That's funny.
Yeah, like the radiator broke. And I'm on top of the Ozark Mountains. And these people did not accept credit cards in 2012.
What kind of backwoods country shit is that?
No shit. So just be prepared. No, it's so 2025. But at the same time, I thought, no, these people will have it. So that's when I found out that you could go to the bank and give them your credit card and they could withdraw money from it and give it to you cash. Because I had to pay for them to fix my radiator.
That sucks.
No, coolant. It's the coolant.
Right. I mean, coolant goes through a radiator.
I'm a girl. I don't understand this.
I'm a girl.
I'm just a girl. Remember when we were driving and I almost went off the road and you were like, Mallory!
Yeah.
And I just go, Jeff, I'm literally just a girl. La, 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 la.
Yeah. That was so funny.
So let's travel back to 2012. Mallory in her 20s going to Arkansas. And not just Arkansas, but I wanted to go to Eureka Springs, Arkansas. So this is where the hotel is. It's literally on top of the Ozark Mountains.
That's so cool.
It's really pretty. It's absolutely beautiful.
Because we've gone to Arkansas, but not there.
Yeah, we went to Hot Springs.
Yeah. Remember how we were going to go up that mountain that night? Or that day?
That was terrifying.
We could do it now in the new car.
Oh, yeah, because we have a...
All-wheel drive?
All-wheel drive. Hell yeah. I don't know. That still was terrifying.
Yeah, it was... Pretty sketchy.
Yeah, it was like loose gravel going up the mountain, and then you could look over and you could just plummet to your death.
Yeah. There's places in Colorado that are even worse than that.
I don't, I may have died in my past life from heights or something
Yeah.
because I can't do them.
Yeah.
So the Crescent Hotel is in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It sits on top of the mountains, like I've already mentioned. And Eureka Spring, Arkansas has existed since 1879. And the Crescent Hotel was built later in 1886. Yes, when it was first built, it was supposed to, symbolize elegance and hospitality for 15 years for the elite only. Because rich people just need more amenities.
Yeah.
I mean, I would too if I was rich. I'd be like, yeah, I could pay for this.
Yeah. I'd be like, let's just.
So it was once known as the finest hotel west of the Mississippi, and that sounds so Southern. I love it. It went, it went through multiple owners and even became a women's only college at one point. And, as a female, I love that, especially like back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Because, now we're getting our reproductive rights taken away in Texas. So in 1937, Norman Baker bought the hotel, turning it into the Baker Cancer Clinic, claiming to cure cancer, calling it the Castle in the Sky. He falsely accused... That just sounds eerie right there.
This already sounds like a fucking cult.
It already sounds like a cult and scary. Yeah, it's so freaking bad what we're about to get into. So he falsely accused that he could cure cancer without surgery. So he advertised this on the radio and even wrote a book. Shortly after broadcasting, of course, business started to boom for him and for the Baker Cancer Clinic. I don't know about you, but it's giving a cure for wellness.
Yeah, definitely.
Already. And it's very ominous already sounding.
Yeah.
And I told you about my plane story about when I watched A Cure for Wellness.
Yes.
So if y'all are out there and you want to watch A Cure for Wellness, do not watch it on an airplane with multiple people around you. Because what happened to me, we were going to Greece and this was like, I don't know. Actually, I think it was 2016 I went to Greece. Because it was my big breakup trip.
Yeah.
It was my Eat, Pray, Love trip, right? So I went with my parents to go eat, pray, love, right? Because they're the only people at the time that could afford to go, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this, right? Thank God for credit cards. So, so on the plane, I'm not sitting with my parents. I'm sitting in front of them, and all next to me are complete strangers. They're all kids, and they're they were younger than me, right?
Yeah.
But to me they were kids, but they were younger, but they were adult kids.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Teenagers or so. Anyways, so I knew to watch A Cure for Wellness because it's a really long movie and I know it's beautifully shot. So I was like, perfect. It's like a 3-hour movie. Perfect. Go to put it on. There's a scene in it that the guy is pleasuring himself and it's doing this sound. And then it shoots to a bare woman's chest and she's just like,
I don't know if shoots to is the right word to be using here.
And so it goes like clap, 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 her breast. Clap, 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 her breast. And then I am over here clicking the screen
in the same rhythm.
And the same rhythm.
Click, 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 click.
Click, 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 trying to get it off, but I couldn't because my nails were so long. This is when I used to get them way longer.
Yeah.
And I was struggling so hard to get this screen to go away because to the left of me, after that mini little hall, the little walkway, is a child. And I am trying to click it off.
Child's just like...
Why do airplanes do that? Why would that be on the airplane to watch? Why?
It just seems like a great movie to watch on your...
That blew my mind and not I'm super conservative, but damn, we don't need to have fapping and breasting and...
Fapping and breasting and...
Oh my gosh, yeah, so don't do that. So going back to Norman Baker, this was actually his second hospital to be attached to. The first hospital, he ended up killing 5 people as his test patients. Wow, that was really crazy.
That was hard to say.
That was really hard to say. I took the first letter of the word and switched it around.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can do that.
Dyslexia.
Because is it?
Yeah. Dyslexic.
I know I already have a learning disability. I'm self-diagnosing myself with
ADHD.
ADD. I don't have ADHD. I'm not hyper. And then y'all can't see this on camera, but we're giggling because the cat, we can see him like using the bathroom, and he's just doing his business and like kind of licking his lips, looking around. So yeah, I have ADD, dyslexia. It's all the above. It's a fun time over here. It's not going to be boring at all.
It's never a boring time. It's always fun.
So Norman Baker was treating, and I'm going to call them victims because they were not patients. They were never patients, right? They were literally cash victims to him.
Yeah.
So
cash cows.
They were literally cash cows. He was killing. So Norman Baker was treating his victims with a mixture of hydronic acid and carbolic acid. And then I even did the tour, and people were even talking about how he was using like watermelon seed juice, and just he was using nothing purposefully to help him.
Yeah, he was using weird shit.
Yeah, well, and I will say hydronic acid is a natural occurring molecule that binds water, providing hydration, lubrication to the skin, joints, and tissues. And it's very common in skincare. So, like, I do use hydronic acid.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that the same stuff that's in some of the, like...
It's in a lot of skincare.
Yeah. But I feel like...
You can get injections, too.
I feel like there's more known about it now than there was back then.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So they're like, oh, yeah. It's kind of like probably peptides and in AD now.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about joint health, preserving the body, kind of like slowing time as much as you can. And then carbolic acid is a common name for a toxic white solution or so. I don't know. It's like it's produced in plastic, so like in nylon, in pharmaceuticals, as well as historically disinfectant. It's highly toxic though, and it can cause severe chemical burns when it's rapidly penetrated to the skin, and even small amounts can lead to toxic or fatal absorption. So it's not something you should actually be ingesting or being around. And that's what he was injecting people with.
I can already see where this is going.
Yeah. We hate him. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
No, literally, like, don't get me wrong. I'm always like, eat the rich, but really eat this motherfucker up. What a piece of shit.
Fuck Norman Baker.
I like how we've been trying to not cuss as much, but like when it comes to these motherfuckers,
yeah,
there's no other words to use.
No, not at all.
Like, absolutely scum of the earth. You are the scum beneath my shoe. You are the toe jam in between my toes. Was that from Little Rascals?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yeah.
So when I visited the tour, it simply, again, mentioned just sugar water and like watermelons, and then also corn silk, clover, pretty much whatever he can get his hands on that wasn't helping people. So Norman Baker clearly wasn't following the oath that a lot of medical professionals take is, quote, do no harm, quote. Mm-hmm. So he was purposely killing his victim. So while I was on the tour, they also mentioned that after his victims would die, he would take their dead bodies to the basement, stack them with ice in between to help preserve them until the bodies could be buried on the side of the mountain. And I recently talked to somebody, not even joking, like this past Friday, that went, and they said that they could see like the skeleton remains in the mountain. So I don't know if there's like a viewing station there to see that. I don't know if I could see that.
Yeah.
Because being in the presence, I just felt so sad. And I'll explain, I guess, go into depth about that, because that's how my, I guess, encounter was with this. And also, the same person said that they stayed at an Airbnb that happened to be Norman Baker's place. And I don't know if I would want to stay there with so much hatred in my heart for him.
Yeah. They'd be like...
I feel like his ghost would mess with me, and I'd be like, Nuck if you buck.
He'd be like, arson sounds like a great idea.
Like, I would actually try to fight a ghost. I don't know how I would, but I would go... Who's that douchebag on Ghost Adventures?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I forget his name.
Zach Bargans?
Zach Bagans.
Is that his name?
I think so. And really, it's not important because he's a douche. And he fumbled Holly Madison. He cheated on her like with multiple women. How do you fumble a playmate? Like anyone can get cheated on. A Playboy model.
That's wild.
So the American Medical Association heard his claims via broadcasting, and this led to his downfall in 1940. Norman Baker was arrested in 1940 for mail fraud. So not only was this man plainly killing his, again, victims, not patients, he was then writing to the families as the victims.
That's fucking horrible.
So incredibly messed up. Like, no moral value to you.
Zero whatsoever.
Like, you are a vicious creature. You're not even a human.
No, at that point.
There's no warmth to you. You're literally as cold as ice.
Jesus cold as ice. Sorry.
Oh, I was playing off the
The fact that he...
the ice that's going on.
Yep.
Did you get that?
I did.
So when he was writing to the families, he was asking almost for more money to follow up on more treatment. So he's acting like the family, like the patient, quote,
Saying,
to get more money from the patient or from the parents and family.
That's fucked.
So incredibly messed up. And I know we always say like we're not religious, but I saw this thing and I so related to it. It's like, I really need to start being religious because there has to be a hell for these people.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Like there has to be something worse for these people to go to. Or hopefully, again, like Black Mirror, we're going to like mention again. There was an episode where what you do to people is your prison. Like you get it afflicted to you back.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah. I think that'd be perfect for him.
Same.
I'm like, death penalty? No. Torture penalty? Yes. Sometimes I wonder if bad people know they're bad or do they believe their own lies, you know? No. Norman Baker clearly knew what he was doing and he had to have some conscience of it because he, you know, again, was lying to families, doing all this bad stuff. And he even like created like a little, like in his like office, he even created like an emergency escape system.
That's knowing what's going on and planning for the future.
Yeah, exactly. And also what frustrates me, because everything just frustrates me about him, but what really frustrates me is that Norman Baker, he lived quite wealthy until his death in 1953 from cirrhosis of the liver. So he kind of got what he was giving.
He had a very long, slow death.
He did, but at the same time, he was very wealthy while he was doing it. I wish he was poor and
living on the
hands,
streets and
and like in the
this.
hands of somebody else, you know. But I do love that like medically karma got him.
In the end, karma got him. Yeah.
In the end, karma got, because you know what, karma is so fucking real. Karma's real, and she's a bitch, and I've seen it play out before. It's taken a couple of years, but when you see it, you're like, because you know, I will say I do enjoy the downfall of people that did me wrong.
Yes,
I do. I can't help it. I just, if you're a shitty person and you get, I don't wish ill on people because I don't want it to come back to me.
Yeah.
But like, I wish you get what you deserve.
Yeah.
This is a very feral episode for me.
It is. I mean,
So the United States Postal Inspection Service claimed that the hospital grossed over $500,000 in 1 year. So in 2025, last year, that is the equivalent to $11 million.
$11 million.
In 1 year.
What would you do if you made $11 million in 1 year?
I don't even know. I'd be traveling the world.
I'd be buying stupid shit.
I'd be buying stupid stuff. Like Tokyo Milk, my perfume that I like, they just came out with the Wuthering Heights collection.
Yes.
And I'm really excited about seeing that movie, and I would buy all of it. Like stupid stuff like that. I would still buy the same stuff I like, but just like more of it.
Yeah, same.
And then our house would be like decorated like that.
Yeah, you know me. I'd be like, oh, new camera shit. Let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. New podcast equipment. We would
Actually, it'd probably be new podcast equipment because we have really good cameras.
Yeah, you do have good cameras.
Yeah, they're still new, top of the line shit.
I like it. I like that you know all this stuff because we would not have this production if you weren't into like your wedding photography, concert photography. And I'm going to brag about your concert photography for like a second because you photographed a lot of bands.
Yes.
But you have also gotten the coolest one to me is your album cover, your digital album cover for the Gone Away album from The Offspring.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to go search on Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream, if you look at the Gone Away album that has like I think it's like 4 different versions of Gone Away.
Yeah.
That is my husband's photography.
That is me.
I always brag about that as much as I can.
Yep.
So
Thank you. I appreciate it.
you're so welcome. Because you got to support the people you love, right?
Exactly.
I'm like a proud parent.
It is.
So, the now Crescent Hotel is said to be haunted by the ghost of Norman Baker and many more. Staff have witnessed the washer and dryers randomly turning on and off by themselves. So, the laundry room is, turning on and on by themselves. So, the laundry room is located next to the old morgue and still contains Norman Baker's autopsy table and walk-in freezer. So,
I bet there's some spooky shit that's happened in that room.
yeah, and not even that room, but walking to that room, I heard something. So on the tour, I was the second to last in line walking to the basement.
Yeah.
And who was behind me was my boyfriend at the time. And I heard somebody say, in the clearest way, it was, "Hey." And immediately I turned around and he was already turned around. So we both heard it.
Yeah.
And he looked at me, I looked at him, and it was like kind of like that. And I looked at him and he looked at me and I looked at him and we were like, oh shit, we both heard it.
But like, that was fucking weird.
Yeah. So that was already happening. Okay. So again, if you go on the tour, I do recommend trying to be the last in line when you're walking through the laundry side because you may hear it. And I don't know who it was or what. And so once we were in the room, there was again a section where I've already mentioned where he was putting the bodies, stacking ice, putting the bodies, stacking ice.
Yeah.
And so he would do that until they could properly get them in the mountains, maybe in the middle of night, because it's shady, right? They're doing shady business. So on the tour, there's a section where you can go into it. And they showed a little Ghost Adventure little clip it because they did an episode about it. And they let anybody just walk throughout the whole thing and also into the room. Of the whole tour, I was the only one that went into the room. And I purposely opened myself up to it. I didn't know what I was doing. I just walked in. And again, I'm someone that like grew up in a home that was once haunted by my grandparents. I've experienced a lot of paranormal. So I knew I have a little bit more of a connection. So I went in, closed my eyes, and just kind of in my head was just saying like, I'm open to whatever, I just was kind of putting down my boundary wall, I guess spiritually, if that even makes sense.
It does.
And so, and just taking a moment of silence. And then came outside and they do a little closing ceremony for the tour. And then all of a sudden they go, okay, we're going to turn the lights out. We're going to say a chant. Yeah. And then we're going to open up, this is going to open up to the spirits. So when that happened, the lights go out. I feel immediately this vibration buzzing like on my back.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, it's my boyfriend's, like, I'm kind of right up against him. So I'm like, okay, it's just us like touching each other, like his stomach to my back.
Yeah.
So I purposely stepped up, and that vibration, that same vibration that I was feeling from my back traveled into my core. And it was the weirdest sensation. I know this sounds so crazy, but please believe me, right? When I stepped up, again, it moved inside my core. And not only did it move inside, it started to move up and down. And I could feel it like moving and like vibrating.
That's Weird.
And I was just not feeling freaked out. I was just feeling open to it. I had a feeling that a spirit was, I don't know if I walked through a spirit or if I was feeling a spirit like kind of hold on to me.
Yeah.
I was talking to the same person that I was telling me that they stayed at Norma Baker's place, and she was worried that I was, being possessed by Norma Baker and all that. But I was like, no, like, because
You're like, we got some ice out back.
yeah, yeah. And all of a sudden, like, I start looking like him. And so whenever it happened afterwards, they turned the lights on and they ask, did anybody experience anything? Everyone's looking around and I'm looking for somebody else to say it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not me at all. So I'm looking at no one's saying anything. And so I raise my hand and I go, I did. And they go, okay, what did you experience? Immediately, I start crying. Immediately. I mean, from being super excited, because I love this stuff, right? Like, I get so excited about the haunted, the paranormal, the strange, the unexplained. So I was so excited that I was about to say I felt something. But for me to go from being excited and being on a tour and, just, I'm on vacation with my boyfriend, just feeling that I was on a high. I was having a great time. Like, there was no bad things that were happening. And immediately started crying. And the girl next to me was like, oh no, she's crying. But I think I felt their sadness.
Yeah, that sounds like what you probably felt.
I think so.
Like, kind of like anxiety or a panic attack, like around the sadness is kind of like, because I mean, like, whenever you have like panic attacks or anxiety or anything, like you feel it like here too.
Yeah, you feel in your chest, but I felt it like
all over.
Not even, I mean, truly in my stomach, like, truly in my core. I can't explain it. I've never felt my core until that vibration was buzzing and humming in my core.
Yeah.
And it was warm feeling,
Weird.
Yeah, it was very strange. So if there's anybody in the paranormal community that's listening to this, if this is a clip on TikTok, please tell me what this was that I was feeling, because I really do want more answers. Because again, even though I'm more open to this, I'm not that well educated on what I felt. So I really want to know. But that's my theory of it, especially since I got so emotional. And afterwards I felt very somber, very low, I think I truly just felt their sadness and their...
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
The sadness and death and everything around it.
And I'm not one of those people that's an empath. Just because you're crying doesn't mean I'm going to cry. Just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean I'm going to have a bad day.
Yeah.
Like, your mood's not going to affect me, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me, sticks to you.
Yeah, like that kind of shit.
Like kindergarten shit, right?
Yeah.
So now we'll talk about other people, because fuck Norman Baker.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him. So during the original construction of the Crescent Hotel, there was an Irish stonemason that plunged to his death that is now called room 218. I want to stay here so bad. So this room is the most spiritually active in the whole hotel, hence why I want to stay there. Jeff, are you up for it?
I'm down for whatever.
So, let's see. The employees have named the spirit Michael, and guests have witnessed hands coming out of the bathroom mirror, cries of a falling man in the ceiling, doors opening and then slamming shut without being able to open them again. So do you want to stay here?
I don't know.
I still do. I just was like, yeah, whatever.
You know how wide of a sleeper I am. I'm going to be
You're like, damn it, Michael, shut up.
I'm going to be like this. Like the next morning, Mallory's going to wake up and my eyes are going to be fucking bloodshot. And she's like, what the fuck? You're going to be like, what the fuck? And I'll be like, I haven't slept. I heard everything.
So and then there's also another one, because again, this is the most haunted hotel in America. So the dining room is another haunted spot in the Crescent Hotel. Many employees have encountered a more playful spirit. So one instance, there was a Christmas tree on one side of the room, and the next day, the Christmas tree was on the opposite side of the room. I love when they're playful. But at the same time, if I was the one decorating, I'd be actually really pissed.
I'd be like, motherfucker, moving our goddamn Christmas tree.
I feel like it's just a child. So one waitress looked into a large mirror and between the dining room and the kitchen and saw a man and a woman dressed in Victorian clothing. They seemed to be getting married the way they were kind of standing facing each other.
Yeah.
And when the waitress made eye contact with the groom, the couple simply vanished. The waitress ended up quitting her job immediately and never returned. If I was that waitress, I would be so excited to see that.
I'd be like, hell yeah.
I would purposely, no lie, if I was in that area, I would purposely try to work at the Crescent Hotel. How cool.
That'd be really cool. I wonder what kind of weird shit you'd see.
Oh, I would totally want to experience stuff. And so another reported paranormal activity is a man dressed in Victorian clothing, usually sitting down at a table near the window saying, I saw the most beautiful woman here last night and I'm waiting for her to return. So I don't know if they were getting married or if he has been waiting for her to return. And when she does return, that's them embracing them, like each other.
That's
maybe.
a good theory and thought.
I know. Look at me.
Look at you.
Cracking
The Crescent City Hotel.
I'm literally the spooky Nancy Drew. You're welcome.
Spooky Nancy Drew.
Oh my God. I would love to be a part of a TV show like that. Spooky Nancy Drew. But it's real paranormal,
Yeah.
like things you need to figure out.
Yeah.
So Hulu, Netflix, pick us up.
Amazon Prime. Pick it up.
Pick it up. HBO, Netflix, Amazon Prime.
I feel like I'd have to be on HBO because as much as we cuss.
I know. I'm really trying to get better. I'm so bad. But I did hear that recently that if people do cuss a lot, they're telling you the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm just fucking truthful, baby.
I've also heard that cussing a lot is like a sign of intelligence.
And I'm fucking smart. And so another room we're going to talk about, room 419, there is a spirit named Theodora that introduced herself as a cancer patient of Dr. Baker. She typically will disappear after courtesies are exchanged. And I'm really hoping that, she's not disappearing because she's scared.
Yeah.
Because I can only imagine how scary it would be to be a patient of...
Norman Baker's.
Exactly. Much less already going through cancer.
Yeah.
Because that's scary even in this time we're in now, modern times.
Modern times, yeah.
So another employee saw something.
Okay.
So again, this is why I so want to be an employee here. A past cook saw a little boy drinking a Coke, dressed in old clothing, skipping around the kitchen. I don't know. I just feel like nobody skips anymore. So even if they're not dressed in Victorian clothing, if they're just skipping and they're a little kid, I'm like, yeah, they're...
That's a ghost. That's a ghost child.
That's a ghost child. No one skips anymore.
I want to skip today.
We have to skip. It's such a convenient way of traveling.
It's like fast, but it's also not tiring.
Yes. It's like power walking, but more fun. It's more, what's the word? Like, it's more whimsical.
Oh, it's whimsical.
It's whimsy walking.
Whimsy walking. Spooky Nancy Drew whimsy walking.
Me just skipping into the scene. So another time, the same cook, this poor cook, the same cook went to go open the kitchen, and all of a sudden, all the pots and pans that were hanging above suddenly flew off. And if I were him, I would have screamed so hard because it reminded me of one of the Paranormal Activity movies.
The one where like all the fucking doors open and shit flies out.
Yes. Did I ever tell you what I did when I saw that movie?
No.
I love that we wait to talk until about our subjects until now, because I love that you don't even know the story. So whenever I went to go see, I forgot which one it was, but it was one of the Paranormal Activity movies, and it was super dead quiet. And all of a sudden, all the pots and pans, all the drawers open, everything goes flying everywhere. It's very quiet to abrupt noise, you know?
Get you that good jump scare.
Not only did I jumped out of my seat. I went like forward, put my arms out, and just screamed, "Oh my fucking God!"
It's like those TikToks and shit you see of people in scary movies.
No, I overreacted. So bad.
That's hilarious, though.
And the people, and of course, I know somebody that's sitting next to me on the right side, but the left side, I don't know who this stranger was. I turned around, I was like, "Sorry. I'm so sorry." And they're like, "It's okay."
Sorry.
So I think I scared them.
It happens from time to time, you know.
So personally, I'm going to save the cutest haunting at the Crescent Hotel for last. Can you guess what it is?
It's either going to be, yeah, I'm going to guess it's going to be some kind of animal, but I'm not 100% sure.
You're actually 100% true. Right. Yeah. You got it. It's a cat.
I mean, because ghost children are pretty creepy.
Kids are creepy.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if they want to be, if they're being playful because they're children or if.
They want to hack you up and make you disappear.
Because it's really like something demonic.
Yes.
Trying to be a child.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's a kitty cat. His little petals. So they have a cat named Morris. He is actually buried on the property. And they keep the tradition of having a lobby cat. And I think now they have one, it's called Jasper.
Aw.
And I really hope whenever our cat passes away, comes back to us as a ghost cat because I don't want him to leave me.
Me either.
So I hope he comes back and haunts me.
Same.
Like that's the sweetest thing you can ever do.
Yeah.
Like if you pass away before me, come back to me. Give me a signal. We need to work out a signal that only we know.
Yeah.
Where it's undeniable.
Yeah.
You know?
We'll figure this out. We got a 3-hour drive ahead of us. We can talk about it.
I know, right? Oh, I know, because we're literally about to get on the road to go to Austin after this.
Yeah.
And come back the same day. Because this is Texas.
This is Texas.
So the infamous hotel we've been talking about this whole time has been featured on 17 national and international paranormal television shows, gaining the reputation of being America's most haunted hotel. I would stay here again. I keep thinking I stayed here.
You've just visited.
I
right?
visited, but I want to stay there because there's so much more lore to it.
Yeah.
But again, I would stay here. I'm like, no, would I? Yeah, I would.
I like the pause. No. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Was the Crescent Hotel ever just a hotel, or was it always a mausoleum with velvet curtains? Did Norman Baker build a castle in the sky, or a trap where hope itself came to die? Maybe it's the stonemason's cry that still echoes through room 218. Maybe it's the voices in the morgue where ice once pressed cold to the dead. Maybe it's the dining room mirrors that still hold more than reflections. Whether it's a doctor who never healed, a wedding that never was, or a cat that truly never left, one thing is certain, the Crescent Hotel keeps its guests longer than their stay. In the Vale, it never really lives in America's most haunted hotel. If this story stirred something in you, leave us a review, share it with a fellow ghoul, and let us know which haunting we should open the door to next. You can find us on all social platforms. Just search Hauntmates. And tell us, if you booked a hotel at the Crescent, would you dare to sleep? And if you got a ghost story of your own, whether from the Crescent Hotel, another hotel, or anywhere the walls remember, send it to howdy@hauntmates.com. You might just hear it featured on our listener tales. We'll see y'all next time. Until then, keep your eyes open and your keys close, and never turn your back where you hear your name in the dark. As I totally did.